Paula, would you be willing to stay up here and play my fiance's character in Dungeons and Dragons? Do you think you can handle that? I mean, there's nothing to handle. It's like, it doesn't matter how good you are at it. It's easy.
I've never played it, but I'll give it a bash.
Have you heard us play it on the podcast ever?
Once.
Okay. Yeah, it's like, here, what happens is, those guys, I hope those women are all peeing and not like doing a walkout. Like they're gonna go kill some dolphins. I heard they're fucking assholes. Also, why did I say I hope they're peeing? That's weird to say. What is this, Hustler magazine? Remember when Hustler turned into being about peeing, like women peeing all the time? No.
When was that?
Like Hustler, like if you open a Hustler, like it's like there's a lot of, it's like somebody started complaining at some point when there weren't women peeing, and so there's just like they make sure that there's always a woman peeing now.
Do you think there was like an executive decision, like a meeting was called to be like, guys, now like starting next month, at least once a month?
Yeah, it was obviously like I don't know, like I learned about naked women from pages of Hustler magazine that floated across the railroad tracks into the Crawdad Creek where we would hunt crawdad. I sound like Mark Twain.
That is the...
But there was like there was no internet, and there was just like mud-caked pages from this printing plant that apparently printed Hustlers across the railroad tracks, and that's where the other 9-year-olds and I would go like, "That's a boobie, that's what," and then we would read the stuff like, "Hey, you can read better. Would your pussy like my dick in it? This is great." What does she say? What does she say? The next page is missing. Laying home awake at night. I hope her pussy liked his dick in it. And she was a waitress, he was a truck driver, and they just started to, it was a pictorial story, but the text was what was important.
That is so much folksier than how this generation like sees pornography.
Yeah, and I don't know what's well, it's gross. I mean, it's like I'm looking at my first female figure, and it's like
caked in mud.
It's a pretty fundamentally misogynistic periodic literature, the pages of which are like smeared with mud, the stench of crawdad and algae. It's kind of like I'm learning. Either that's like the healthiest thing in the world, like Yoda's in a tree stump going, "Yes, the vagina is a terrifying place. Go inside and I go in there and I fight something, and then my face is on the clitoris, or I come out and I go like, I can't talk about it. I'm gonna go to Hollywood. But the internet, yeah, it's like I talk to moms now, and they're like, my 8-year-old kid.
This?
What's that?
About the Hustlers?
Oh no! About the new Hustler, which is even YouTube. Even if you were to have like some kind of nanny blocker software, which is a joke, like you can't control your kid. Even YouTube is just like, I mean, nobody knows better than me. It is filled with perfectly sexual material. Like what do you so like your 8-year-old kid will just be like, sitting with his 8-year-old friend. What did we do when we were 8-year-old boys? We would make these jokes about sex. We would talk about sex with each other. We were all way off the mark. We were very curious about it, and we were just fascinated with it. And if you had a laptop back then and you could just type something in, and if you could be the kid that brought the other kids to some piece of information about it, you were a hero. So there's a capitalistic competition there. There's no way to control it. I'm really fascinated to talk to moms these days who
are these moms you're talking to?
Well, like I'm 41. My contemporaries have children. Like they're funny women who do storytelling shows, who have kids that are like they catch like watching shit that's fucked up. And them hearing them talk about it is very interesting. If only I could remember that one lady's name that I'm characterizing as all these women. But the dolphin in me says, who cares what her name is?
Yeah.
Let her have the kid and like see if she earns the right to swim. And what do they eat? Shrimp? I don't know. All right. They hate sharks. They see a shark and they fucking like ram it with their noses until the shark is good and dead. They don't. It's not about anything other than like hatred.
One guy.
And if a person's drowning, Andy, if a person's drowning, sexist or not, and I don't know if they don't do it for women. But they tend to like save drowning humans. Like they see us thrashing around and they're kind of like, "What are you doing, dipshit?" Also maybe seals do that possibly too. That sounded like I just made that up, which I kind of did. I'm basing that off of the documentary The Bridge, which is about all the people jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge. Don't woo that.
The saddest documentary.
So the director is here. Oh, we captured a lot of suicides on camera. This one's for the crew. John Perignon. In that movie, there's one kid who jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge, and most of the people are not in the documentary talking about their experience jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge, but he is, because he survived. He broke his whole body hitting the water, and by the way,
Found God at the end of it.
That was kind of a, yeah. He jumped and he broke his legs and his back and all this shit in the water, and then he's like, oh my God, I failed to kill myself. I'm now drowning. And this thing underneath him kept bumping him and keeping his head above water. And he believes it was a seal, or he described it to someone and they said it was a seal. And then he goes, and if that's not proof of Jesus, I don't know what is. What a wasted opportunity to become a really passionate marine biologist. I guess he took the easier path. The human eye's too complicated. Fuck it. Intelligent design. Maybe become an optician. Did I say that word right? Okay, all right.